Hello guys, welcome to International Queries. In this video I'm going to talk about what is the procedure which you have to follow to get a part-time job in Canada as an international student. Now guys, if you want to know how much you can earn in Canada by part-time jobs and what are the rules which you have to follow, please click on the eye icon above to watch my previous video related to this topic. Anyways guys, let's begin with this topic without wasting any time. So guys, you already know that there are two types of jobs for which you can apply. One is the on-campus jobs and the other one is off-campus jobs. But before applying for any jobs, you need to get your SIN number. This is the first process of getting part-time jobs in Canada. Now guys, what is SIN number? SIN number is a social insurance number which is a 9-digit number given to everyone who is in Canada. Whether you are an international student, Canadian citizen on work permit, you should have a SIN number if you want to work in Canada. Now guys, to get the SIN number, you will have to go to Service Canada office. Now guys, wherever you go in Canada, in any city you go to, you will find several Service Canada offices over there and you can visit over there. Now guys, when you go there, please do not forget to take all your documents with you, including passport and study permit. These two are must. But sometimes they can ask for some other documents as well, so it's always safe to take all your documents with you when you go to the Service Canada office to get your SIN number. Now guys, when I went there, I got my SIN number within 30 minutes and they just asked for my passport and study permit. And they're gonna ask you some other few questions related to your studies and some different types of things. But overall, it's a pretty straightforward process and there is nothing to worry about it. Maximum within 30 minutes to 1 hour, you will get your SIN number. Now guys, after you have got the SIN number, now you are ready to apply to different jobs in Canada. First, let's begin with the on-campus jobs. Now guys, on every university, you are allowed to work on campus 20 hours per week during your classes and full-time during your summers. So, how will you apply to on-campus jobs? Now guys, every university has a website related to on-campus jobs. From there, you can search to different types of jobs and apply to them. Now guys, right now in your screen, you can see the different types of jobs which are available in University of Waterloo. All you have to do is click on it and then you can see that what are the eligibility requirements and how will you be benefited from it. So guys, this is just an example. Every university has its own website and whichever university you are going to, you should always ask from the university if you cannot find on your own that what is the website from where you can apply to on-campus jobs in the university. Now guys, after you apply to different places, you will be called for the interview and then you may get hired for the job. Applying on campus is pretty simple and straightforward. Now guys, let's move on to the off-campus job. Guys, one big advantage of off-campus jobs is that you have more available options and getting a job off campus is easier and less competitive in comparison to getting jobs on campus because there are not many jobs available on campus and the competition is more because all students want to work on campus. Now guys, the procedure which you have to follow to work is what I'm going to explain next. Guys, to apply for jobs in Canada, there are two ways. One is the online method and the other one is the offline method. Now guys, the offline method means visiting different types of places where you want to apply for different types of jobs and submitting your resume over there. Now guys, this is a manual process and you will have to walk to different places and submit your resume. From my experience, I feel like it is a very time-taking process. So I would suggest you guys to follow the online procedure. Now guys, online method for applying for part-time jobs is pretty easy. Now guys, just like Google, there is a search engine called indeed.ca which only searches for jobs in different locations. So all you have to do is open indeed.ca, type the name of the city and type what kind of job you are looking for and just press the search button. Now guys, it's gonna show you all the jobs available in that particular city within your search term and you can just apply to those jobs pretty easily. Now guys, online process is better because it is pretty fast and saves a lot of time. You can apply to many different types of jobs within very short interval of time. All you have to do is click the apply button and submit your resume. Now guys, here I would like to tell you one more thing that for those who do not have any work experience from before, and you are looking for part-time jobs in Canada as a student or on work permit or anything, guys, it's gonna take some time, because in my situation, when I came to Canada, I did not have any work experience from before as well. So I had to apply at many different places before I was even called for the interview. Overall, I remember I applied at more than 50 places and I got interview calls from around 5 to 6 places only. So guys, if you do not have work experience, it may take some time, so please do not worry about it. But if you have work experience from before and you are applying in a similar job, then it's gonna benefit you for sure. You may be called for interview pretty easily or in a very short interval of time. When you are called for interview, then there are two steps again. One can be a professional interview and one can be a very basic normal interview. Now guys, it actually depends on the company or the place where you have applied for your job. Now let's assume you applied to any local shop or any local place in Canada in that particular city. Then it actually depends on the manager what types of question he's gonna ask you. It is possible that he will just ask you normal basic questions about what you're studying, where you're from, and these types of questions. When I went for my interview, guys, generally the managers only ask me where I am from, what I am studying, and the most important question was when I am free. What is the time when I am free? Now, guys, these types of interviews are pretty general, and managers select you mostly on the basis of when you are available. If your schedule fits their schedule, then of course they're gonna hire you for the job. Anyways, guys, the other one is the professional interview. Now, guys, professional interviews can be done by some big companies, like let's assume you apply to Walmart, McDonald's, Sobeys, and different types of companies. Then they are gonna call you for a professional interview. In professional interview, they're gonna ask you different types of questions. When I went for my interview at Walmart and Sobeys, they generally asked me that why I want this job, what I expect to learn from this job, and why did I choose their company and not someone else's company. These types of professional questions. So guys, when you go for a professional interview, please prepare from before when you're going to the interview. Now guys, after the interview is done, if you get selected, you will be called again and you'll start working. So guys, this was the overall process to get a part-time job in Canada. Yeah. So guys, hope you liked this video. Please do not forget to click on the subscribe button, because I'll be coming with lots of amazing videos which will be really helpful and will help you ease the process of studying abroad as an international student. So guys, thanks for watching this video and have a wonderful day.